All right, we'd like to welcome you to today's edition of the program, Crime Watch. Of course, this is how we do it every Tuesday at 7 p.m. with a repeat broadcast on Friday at 9 a.m. The program is Crime Watch Reloaded. My name is Festus Alenkhe. What a way to welcome all our Muslim brothers and sisters who have been on fasting for the past 30 days, who are right now celebrating their Salah. Once again, I'd like to say Barika de Salah to all our Muslim brothers and sisters all over the world at international level, in Nigeria, in Edo State, in Benin City as a whole. I say congratulations, and once again, Barika de Salah. My prayer is that same time next year, we shall be together again to say Barika de Salah. Well, the program is already here. Of course, we have so much in our kitty today. We have this story which has to do with our father who was said to have defied, raped, and impregnated his own daughter. The girl is 18, and then the father is 38. We also have this story too, which has to do with armed robbery operation that happened around Oluku, near Benin City, where a 20-year-old boy was killed in the process. I'll quickly take you over to Auchi, to be precise, Akpepe, near Auchi, where a young man was said to have been killed by his own cousin over a little deal. We're going to have that very shortly during the course of our presentation today. And also today, we're going to quickly take you straight to somewhere in Orion, where a young man was said to have robbed in a house using a decoy. You know what we mean by that? We shall take you to that story very shortly. There's what we call decoy gun. Today you get to know the meaning of decoy gun. And then we have this other story too, which has to do, we could describe this as robbery. Not armed robbery, but robbery. You know, there are difference between armed robbery and robbery. These are all you're going to have during the course of our presentation today. Once again, the program is Crime Watch Reloaded. We shall be right back after this time out. All right, welcome back there. We'd like to go straight now to the first story. Who is going to hit the first bullet today? This one has to do with a 38-year-old father. What happened is that he actually went to bring his own daughter, who is 18 years old. The man and the woman are since separated. The storyline is that the man now decided that the young girl should come and now start staying with him somewhere near Igobazua in Edo State. And the girl was brought in late last year. And as we speak now, the girl is 5 months pregnant for the dad. And the police have since arrested the father, who opened up to say, yes, I did this several times, and devil. Devil, let's hear that story now, coming in from the headquarters of the Edo State Police Command here in Benin City. The 38-year-old suspect, Patrick Ayesen, was said to have brought his daughter, who was living with her mother in Delta State, to Okosa village near Igobazua in Edo State. The man and the mother of his daughter have since separated. Reports revealed that the 18-year-old girl, simply called Charity, has been living in one room with her father for quite some time. The cohabiting was said to have resulted in the father having carnal knowledge of the daughter. The frequent sexual acts resulted in the pregnancy of the 18-year-old girl. Trouble started when the doctor started having pains associated with pregnancy, a situation which forced the girl to report to some neighbors of her present condition. The neighbors then contacted the police in Igobazua, Edo State, who later arrested the father. The man was then transferred to the gender unit of the Edo State Police Command Criminal Investigation Department, SCID, in Benin City. The case was investigated, and the said Patrick Ayesen was charged to court. During the hearing, the man pleaded guilty to the charges and was subsequently sentenced to 10 years behind bars. The convict laments.
What?
What's your name?
Patrick Ayesa.
Patrick what?
Patrick Ayesa.
Ayesa. Where are you from?
From Delta.
Delta. Where in Delta? Orogun. How did you sleep with your daughter? How old is your daughter?
18 years.
Okay, how did you sleep with her? What happened? Now one room a day. Okay, wait, Mama. Mama not deal with you. But how long your daughter don't deal with you?
January, I cannot come back to
January this year?
Yes.
So when you still start to sleep with her?
That January, when I take her.
Huh?
When I came from Delta State Hospital.
Okay. How did it happen?
Because of come off house where our pastor place.
Yes.
I got go report the issue came out. Then
Yes.
that night I can't find an nurse here.
Yes.
And when they break, I can't go look for our pastor side.
Yes.
Yes, I go. My pastor will vigilante, they got the call for it. As I just read the church, see our pastor say the vigilante. Now they tell me say make I enter machine. Now they take me back to
Okay, now that night you start to sleep with her?
No.
Which night?
This when I go when we start from Delta State.
That January? Huh? Okay. But they say you get belly now, you there away.
I don't believe so.
But they don't go test and say you get belly now.
That's what
That's what you hear. Why you do such thing your own daughter? Apart from your daughter, you don't get another woman. You don't get. But why you can't go sleep with her? No, say na offense or na bad thing. Eh? So they don't charge you now. Wait, you can't tell court.
I agree for court.
Okay, you don't agree for court. They don't sentence you now. How many years they sentence you?
10 years.
10 years. So because you sleep with daughter now, you want to go stay for 10 years.
The Edo State Police for Relations Officer DSP Chidi Wambuzo warned fathers to refrain from incest.
Had unlawful carnal knowledge of his own biological daughter by name Miss Charity Patrick, age 18 years old, resulting to pregnancy for him. Suspect made statement and confessed to the crime. Thereafter, case was charged to court, and Mr. Patrick ISA was sentenced to 10 years imprisonment, while Mrs. Charity Patrick, the daughter, is currently with the State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, Edo State.
The police said the 10 years custody terms of the convict have started counting, as the correctional center officials have asked the police to keep him in police custody pending when the COVID-19 subsides.
Hey, we'd like to welcome you back there. That was our first shot. Right now, we'd like to quickly analyze that story very quickly. The storyline is that the man is going to stay with the correctional officials for the next 10 years, to be precise, Oko Correctional Home. He's going to be there for the next 10 years. While the young guy right now is with the officials of the Edo State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development. She's 5 months pregnant. So we're going to update you on that, possibly after about 2-3 months, to know how that young girl is faring, because I get to know that she'll be taken to an orphanage where she's being given the adequate attention. And after that, she's going to put to bed in 4 months' time. And then the next story is, how will that baby be named? Anyway, I shouldn't answer that. I'm sure when we do a follow-up after the girl must have delivered, we're going to have that story again. We have this other story, very bizarre one, where some suspected armed robbers went into a house around Oluku near Benin City. The storyline is that we only had this story like 2 weeks ago, and the suspect confessed to us that yes, he was right at the scene of crime, but he was just standing by the door. That's what he said. A moment after that, he heard gunshot, boom, in quotes, and then on quote, he didn't know what happened thereafter. That's what he told us on camera 2 weeks ago. But when the police now went further for the investigation, they expanded the investigation only for the suspect now to open up to say, oh, I was the one that pulled the trigger. Because of that, we have to take camera back to the police headquarters for what we call follow-up story. That's what we call developing story. Now, this suspect has eventually opened up all that transpired, all of them that went for the operation, and then how he pulled the trigger. Should I be the one to say it? I prefer to hear directly from the suspect. Let's have that suspect now. His name is Ame Otasowe. This is Ame Otasowe. Police say he belongs to a 5-man armed robbery gang that has been terrorizing Ugbowo, Kisio, Oluku, and environs lately. This 22-year-old suspect had earlier confirmed to police investigative team of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad of the Edo State Police Command that he was only standing at the door on the day the young undergraduate George Festus was killed. But when the police expanded their investigation, it became clear that the said Ame Otasowe was the person in the gang that killed the young George. The boy was shot dead in the presence of his mother, who had already given the suspect over 100,000 naira, mobile phones, and some personal effects. Reports revealed that the suspect, who left the scene immediately after killing the boy in his house at Ojo Street, Oluku, Benin City, later went for another armed robbery operation with his gang members. This time, the suspect and his gang members, now at large, snatched an Audi 80 car along Technical College Road. The alleged armed men then went to Wasota Road in Benin City, where they robbed in so many shops at Aro around 4 p.m. But men of the Operation Wabaizigan, a joint security outfit in Edo State, who were on a routine patrol, sighted the gang and pursued them. This suspect was arrested on the spot while others escaped. The suspect narrates his level of involvement.
What's your name?
Ame Otasowe. Ame Otasowe.
Talk out.
Ame Otasowe.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ugbowo,
Savile Ghost Road. Okay. This robbery, where did it happen?
It happened at Oluku.
Oluku. How many of you went to that house?
5 of us.
5 of you. Who are the people named them? Lagbaja.
Lucky, Sunday, and me.
And you? Okay. Which vehicle did you people use?
No use vehicle.
I not use vehicle. But there's still a fair rob before now go there.
No, you don't want for this one.
Na fair rob?
No.
Okay, after this one I'll do another robbery.
Let me don't wait to televise me.
Okay. Okay, that day when I televise you, you say now you stand by the door. Okay. But today now they say now you fire the gun. Tell us as it happened.
We fired the gun.
Tell us now.
But when the guy entered the compound,
see.
I caught the guy. When the guy entered the compound, I caught the guy. Then the guy sit down. Me face wall.
Me sit down face wall.
Sit down face wall. Me no look anybody face. The sounds of the guy refused. And then the person who told the man with Lagbaja, tell Lagbaja say the person, so this guy say there be 5 boys for the house. And what would you will meet for? So he could tell us, say, get one for inside, we sleep, we fair. Say that one, so if you know, coordinate and say that one will see our face. The sense of so as a connect and see how far. The boy so, in last school.
Yes.
And the connect say, okay, maybe face war. Face war, you don't agree face war. Let me and my guy lucky. Cutlass say, face war, the guy not agree. Face war, you don't agree. The sense of maybe face war, you don't agree. Come sit down again, carry back. Face war.
Who fired the guy?
Na me.
Which gun?
Na cut to size.
Cut to size. Where you stand that time?
I stand close to the boy.
It's close to the boy. Where the boy stand? Now parlor or now room?
No, now steps after the staircase.
Okay, now upstairs. Okay. So why you just fire the boy, kill him on the spot?
I know just fire.
They say now here the gun meet him.
I know just fire the boy. The same way they tell me say face war, and the gun. Me no say this thing they very slack or well. And so you have to explain
the trigger.
Yourself. Yeah.
You know say for trigger, if they get where trigger they for gun. If you not put hand, you know fire. So tell us.
Now maybe not tell me we meet the tell and say face war. The next thing when I hear and then be I mean I say we the guns.
Where that gun for can hit the boy?
No for head,
for head. What your mind can they tell you as you can't keep person?
I feel bad because even the woman that day, not be even that one, not be will go for. Now money we want to collect for that.
Now still collect money.
Even the woman say like whether collect 170,000 for him. But we will call you show they go. Because we meet the.
How much Lagbaja can declare?
It declare 40,000.
And the Lagbaja still play on now.
You know sense.
How much can you hand?
7,000 I give me.
7,000. Now you take keep person so.
But I didn't even know that me go keep person for that sin. I'm mistaken. If you basically I really know see me that boy about fire and made this case where this woman no see it.
But the boy already died now.
It made the boy worry me because this case I know say it don't happen. I know do intentionally. You know so may God forgive me and even the boy may so rest in peace. And if the boy they come life next time again. You know, we pass through this kind of process, we pass through so, and he will live life, he will get long life of prosperity. In the sense so, and if they come again, he will stand where I enjoy children more than the way I do. Me myself never ever get children, never get family, nothing. I just to be single for life. I see the struggle to suffer.
Which work you they do?
I be driver.
Where you for the drive?
I'm born now the drive.
You not get motor?
No, I don't get motor. No, they tell you work for the no.
Which school you go?
I go Vince Brooker School.
So you finish secondary school?
No, not finished.
Which class you reach?
I reach GS2.
GS2. Who can introduce you to robbery?
No, Lagbaja.
I tell introduce you.
No, that very day so who kill this person then he say lucky, me lucky can call me.
What is me lucky?
No, see me lucky can call me. Say me tell you who want go. Listen so. Nothing for me then. This one tell. So the next day, they say come again say.
Okay, after I kill this boy, they say police say na go another robbery. Where that one for happen?
Technical school.
Okay. Now that one for snatch motor. How much consideration for that one?
No, nothing rich man. Now they still there for me.
Okay, now that second robbery there for you. Something not tell you now because you keep person. For first robbery, you go second one there for you. Something not tell you now because you keep person.
Even when I go reach my spirits, everything when I put the try to calculate, my spirit knows that that's boy, blood. They lead me to this condition.
That boy blood.
They lead me to this condition because this I was born, I never keep person before. You know sense and I even say pray God forgive me. I never keep before since I was born. I never ever do that kind of thing before. Now these 2 times when I just say my just do this thing so now nemesis run against me. God, may you forgive me. I will repent, I will be a born again. And I will even advise people more than the way some pastors.
What will be your advice?
My advice to people is that may they not do this kind of thing again. If people don't want to do this kind of thing, may they remove one. So, with the temper justice and mercy for me, and this kind of thing not go happen again. If they see me for this kind of thing again, even you with the television, so may you never stand by my side. I beg I dare to the masses and individual for the full world.
But you watch Crime Watch?
Yeah, I don't watch Crime Watch 2 times, long time ago.
You don't watch a long time ago. You don't see her for Crime Watch say that they show some of the people when they do bad thing, robbery, kidnapping, or something not tell you say if you do and say if you appear for that program.
Yes, something I believe say that they televised me before, that the way they televised me so. The sense of long time ago I experienced just televised it. But that's the way myself be, my condition, the way my lifestyle be. So I just believe say I want just to collect the money, my just rest for the matter. I don't know, say that boy when I go his mistake taking, say he blood go worry me. Please, now beg yesterday to the masses and individual to the full world. The sounds including God will create me and the boy. Please forgive me. No, send the boy life when he come, when I can't take the boy life. Please forgive me. Everybody, even the family, and the people at large, may they forgive. Not my clear, not all those things there. Imagine that the like and the lucky now. All of them are on and they more than.
How you know those other gang members?
I know the true for so they will be say with the work or something that with the guys they go something that time. I can't know them. So even most of them said I don't know them before. Now true Lagbaja and Lucky.
So where your papa and your mama?
My father there when I did my mother belly.
Where your mama?
My mother just say the condition yesterday critical. And they in my own life I just play rag. I play rag in my life. In the sense I know
you can be rag.
So I'm like we're not this stable.
Okay.
I'm not this stable. Please, I beg, I use this media opportunity to beg the people of the world. In the sense of including.
But why your case come bad now because person died?
Yes, I really know. Not be my fault. Maybe everybody may they have missing. And this kind of thing will happen again. For life, if I say where they would do anything I know or waiting they would kill the key person. I go there avoid, I go there wrong. If I fall for this for life, I never experienced televising like this before for my life. And the first time it is. And if I experience this, if I ever get for this one, if I see anywhere where they do anything, I go there wrong. If I know wrong, if it happen again.
So how you feel now? Two things now. One, you keep person, and two, they can't catch you. What is your mind? How you feel now?
I feel bad, Oga. I don't feel good one day. Never a time I feel good because if I don't keep person now, I will not say yes. Person not there. I don't know them.
Okay, as soon as they come out, what is your other men can't tell you after they don't say you keep person?
As we call the comments, they can say, I will fire this boy, or say that boy, and die, or not, because I don't be there because really boy take good and yes, and I die, really die. Now look, because this gun, say this gun, and wow, say in the observance, say this gun, they know the low down. They say, for 10 minutes, say, man, no low down. Say, if to say, if I never give me that, if give me that, you know, say this one, they know the low down, say, no, if you want to use another, tell it low down. See the gun, they explode themselves. In the sense of, I pray many people of the world, including the family of the people, may they take justice and mercy for me because where nobody will know the fault victim. I don't find to the victim, may they forgive. Because tomorrow, it can't happen to anybody. You know, sir, it can't happen to anybody. I don't plan to kill that guy. I did on my own way they can't call me for this matter. Okay,
so generally you don't feel bad?
I feel bad.
You feel bad?
Yes, I feel bad. Okay. Even God, He never know.
The police have ever called on anyone in distress to call police control room numbers, which are 080 77 77 3721 or 080 37 64 62 72.
All right, welcome back there. Very sad. The storyline is that that suspect is already cooling off with the men of the Edo State Police Command while investigation continues because the police confirmed that all the four he named will surely go down very soon. But the sad one there, the 20-year-old boy currently is in the mortuary and the police have told them to hold on a little before the burial so they want to conclude the investigation on that. This is another very heavy one, bizarre to be precise. I don't know how to describe this now. This has to do with a situation where a cousin also killed his own cousin in Akwekwe, Auchi. Over what? According to the storyline, they actually lured him out and bought the land and all that. So sometimes I don't like to narrate the story. It's better to hear from what we call the horse's mouth. This time, who are the horses? PD, please, let's have one of the horses now because one person is already with the police who eventually killed his own cousin.
According to report, the deceased Abdulatif Usman has been in a very good relationship with his cousin Umoru Amiesoni, who is now a suspect. It was revealed that the said deceased bought a parcel of land from his cousin Umoru Amiesonu, popularly called Koma, for 250,000 naira. Police investigation revealed that both cousins later went to the land to check the possibility of erecting a structure after the purchase, but unknown to the buyer that his cousin was set to kill him in the process. Investigation further revealed that during the inspection of the land, the suspect, Umoru, hurriedly dashed for an iron rod and struck the heavy object on his brother's head, killing him on the spot. The suspect then quickly dug a shallow grave and buried him in the bush. However, the said Umoru, who had earlier collected his ATM card with her knowledge of the secret code, then hurriedly went to the bank in Auchi and withdrew the deceased money. A case of missing person was later lodged at the Auchi Police Division in Edo State by the family members. But the investigative tone later changed as the bank alerted security operatives of a recent withdrawal from the bank account of the said missing person. Through high technical intelligence, the suspect Umoru Amiesonu was arrested. Upon an intensive interrogation, he later confessed how his 32-year-old cousin was killed and buried by him. The suspect then took the police to the shallow grave where the deceased was hurriedly buried. The body was then exhumed and buried properly according to Islamic rites. The Edo State Police Relations Officer DSP Chidi Wambuzo said the police will thoroughly investigate the reason behind the murder. DSP Wambuzo appealed to the family of the deceased to be calm as the case will be diligently prosecuted.
The suspect confessed that he took the missing person to a particular bank where they withdrew certain sum, and he also revealed to them that he took the missing person to the parcel of land he bought from him and eventually killed him there and buried. The operatives and the divisional police officer of Auchi Divisional Police Headquarters took the suspect to the sea, and the grave, shallow grave where he buried the suspect, the victim, was seen.
Items recovered from the suspect Umoru Amiesonu include ATM card, mobile phone and 83,000 naira cash, all belonging to the deceased Abdul Latif Usman.
Well, what actually happened there was that the young man was earlier declared wanted by the family of the deceased, and the police swung into action. And during the course of investigation, the bank called to say that some money had just been withdrawn from the deceased account, and then they had to find out who withdrew the money. And in the process of investigation, somebody was arrested. Sometimes I don't like to go into details so that because I know that criminals also watch the program. Both the good and bad are watching this program now, so they want to see the style in which police usually get at them. Don't hear it from me. Maybe when you are caught, you explain to us. Anyway, the program is still Crime Watch Reloaded. Don't forget that it's now reloaded because so many things, so many ingredients and all that other stuff have come into the program. You can watch this program live now anywhere in the world. You can join us on YouTube, and the number is there, and then the name or the Facebook is there, Crime Boxing with Festus Alenkhe. You just be with us. And then if you want to connect us on YouTube, just type Crime Watch Reloaded with Festus Alenkhe. Of course, you have opportunity of watching this program live right now, anywhere you are in the world. I also know that some of our officials here are working out something where you can also connect us, both radio and television, live, anywhere you are in the world. The program is still ongoing. Of course, we still have some time. This time, we'd like to take you to Orion here in Edo State. Yes, I was talking about decoy gun. Decoy gun is not actually a gun, but it's like a makeshift gun that can make you surrender your property. So sometimes you could say fake gun, and sometimes you could just say, oh, you were just holding one iron that looks like a gun. But the story now is that he was armed. In the eyes of the law, he's an armed robbery suspect as at now. So he was caught while using decoy gun to rob in a house, and according to the story, he's also a big smoker of that higher weed. Anyway, let's go over now to Orion in Edo State, to where we actually captured this young suspect who spoke to us of how we are doing in criminal world.
A 29-year-old armed robbery suspect is now in police net in Edo State. The suspect, identified as Friday Tochi, was arrested in Agowe in Orion local government area of the state for attacking and robbing a trader in his house at midnight. The suspect and his court, now at large, while armed with a toy gun, stormed the house and successfully robbed the family of their money and mobile phones. But he was later arrested by the police after the operation.
How did I take go rob?
I was in farm. Two of my brother, David and Isaac, they come meet me for farm. Say I go show them where the man where I worked with them before, when they work for farm. I go with them. I will go read there. I stay for load.
Now you can watch road.
Yes. And road.
Who hold this gun?
Isaac.
Isaac. Now you hold the gun.
Yes.
So who gets this Indian? Who they smoke this one?
This one.
Now you they smoke one. Where you for sale?
I go back for a while.
You buy them for a while.
Yes.
How long you don't do there? For I go where?
This 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
Where you did before you reach Agowe? Where you first stay?
No. As I come Benin, level there.
Okay, you first stay Benin.
Yes.
Who teach you how to smoke Indian?
So it was the process why my father with my mother died. Then there is nobody to take care of me then. If I smoke this thing, my mind will cool down. I never think.
Okay, who introduced you say the thing they cool mind down? Who tell you?
Nobody, sir.
Now you just start.
Yes, sir.
For Benue.
Yes.
So where police will catch you?
Now the man carry me and go home.
Okay, now so they take catch you. They say you first thief phone before.
Sir, yes, but
How you take thief before?
sir, I buy new phone and I come reach house. I program that day. Well, I go remove am for fire. I can't hear music. Then sleep can't catch me. Then person can't carry am from my house there.
Okay, that's the first thief your phone.
Yes.
Then how you say can go thief another phone?
For that my house.
Okay.
Yes,
So now they don't catch you with this thing. How you feel now?
I feel so bad.
Well, sad one there. You know, sometimes time is not always our good friend, but never mind. We still have this very short story. It has to do with a suspect that specializes in moving from one shop to the other. His style is just to say that, Madam, what you they say? If you buy carton of Indomie, you get carton of turkey, then you'll be bringing them out. Later he will change his mind. No, Madam, not be this one I want. Then now he want to push you directly into the store, so that he cannot find a way to steal. And while you are trying to sort out what he's going to buy, the next thing is he will just pick your phone, and if you have your money very close in, he will remove them. Later he will change his mind and want to buy again. Or later he will just, okay, give me pure water, which is 10 naira, and then he walks away. Moments after that, you start looking for your phone, you can't find it anymore, and then you check your drawer or wherever, you can't find your money anymore. That is his own style. So sometimes we could just drag anything and then zoom out. So this style, it couldn't be described as an armed robbery suspect, but it could be described as a robbery suspect because he didn't use arm. because when you use arm, it's armed robbery suspect. But however, the police say whether armed robbery or robbery, crime, not crime. Anyway, PD, let's have that story now.
The suspect, identified as Oliver Gyuze, specializes in moving from one food shop to another in Benin City, robbing both shop owners and their customers. According to reports, he will go to shops and bargain for food items, saying he wants to share them as palliatives, but unknown to the shop owners that he is out to steal. In one of the instances, the suspect stormed a shop at Airport Road in Benin City with the intention of buying some household items. It was revealed that he kept on requesting for different items that are not available from the shop owner. The frequent and disturbing request was to confuse the seller and put her under pressure to probably make her go to the nearby shop to get the items for him. In this case, he quickly stole the woman's mobile phone and other items including money. The suspect also replicated the criminal activities in some shops at Oluku near Benin City, St. Saviour Road, Upper Sokoba and New Benin, all in Benin.
What will be your name?
Oliver Gozi. Oliver Gozi.
Where police for catch you?
At Aduawa, opposite First Bank.
How it happen? What you do in the country?
No, where I want to collect money. One lady I see food. So where I want to collect.
No, go straight to the offense you commit when they say that what you do.
No, that's the day they arrested me. That's what I'm.
No, forget the day they arrested you. Go straight to the offense that made police to arrest you.
Maybe I knew, maybe if I went to someone's shop, maybe if I went to someone's shop, maybe I want to buy something. Maybe if I see the person phone, maybe decide.
Which one be maybe, or it happen?
Oh, yeah, I see the.
Okay, tell us the one when you do.
This one, maybe on Monday morning, I went to
Oluku.
Where I want to be inside the market.
Yes.
After I saw at the roundabout.
You pretend I say you want to buy something. Why can't it happen?
I bought something from the woman's shop before.
What was it?
I bought provision like biscuit and
okay, just to buy small things. Okay, then what can happen?
I escaped.
No. After you buy those small things, what did you not steal?
I did not steal it. Huh? I did not steal it.
But you stole the phone?
Yes.
The woman's phone?
Yes.
And how you take steal the phone?
I bought something from the shop.
And where was the woman at that time when you steal the phone?
It was inside the shop. But it doesn't.
Why she not say?
The phone was back of the table where he...
So what did you not do that not made you to remove the phone?
No, the phone was just there. So maybe I was holding a newspaper.
Yes.
So when I want to buy something, I just put the newspaper.
Could you use the newspaper to cover the phone? Okay.
And I put the... So when the woman gave me the things I buy,
yes.
I would just this with the newspaper I carry.
Okay, that's what you do. So who introduced you to that style of stealing? Talk to. How you just start?
It's where I stay. It's where I stay in Lagos. That's where.
Okay, you were in Lagos before. Yes, so that's where you started. So how did you not come to Benin?
First I came here, a friend of mine that told me he was here before.
Yes.
So he was the one that brought me here to came here. That was the first.
Where are you from?
Anambra State.
Anambra?
Yes.
Okay. So you rent a house in Benin, or where do you stay in Benin?
I stay in an hotel.
Huh?
I stay in an hotel.
In an hotel? Which hotel is that?
At Redburg.
Huh?
At Redburg Hotel.
What's the name of the hotel?
Redburg.
Redburg.
Yes, sir.
How much do you pay at night there?
3,000.
3,000. So how are you able to make money every night, 3,000, and then you just stay in the hotel?
I've not been long for them.
How long have you been there?
Going to 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
I mean, you have been making a lot of money from it.
No, it's not all the time, but sometimes I do the manager money that later I will give a later I will take.
What state are you from?
Anambra State.
Anambra State. Which village in Anambra?
Yala local government.
Okay. So how do you feel now?
I'm feeling bad.
Huh?
I'm feeling bad.
Feeling bad. Okay.
Well, great lesson there for some of our viewers, rather all our viewers who are traders watching this program right now, even buyers too. Sometimes too, some of these guys can find a way of stealing your phone. We'd like to really advise all the traders watching now. By the time you have a customer in your shop sending you, messages frequently. Go bring this, go bring that. You can attend the message because the person is a customer, because they said that customers are always right. But this time, be very watchful. Please, why not put your phone in your pocket? Don't come later to say, oh, that man don't steal my phone. Where will you find him? Well, it's on this note, we'd like to invite now Pastor Azeme Azena of Omega Fire Ministries. You know, he has a way of counseling all our young ones. Those who are planning right now, wherever you are watching this program from, I'm sure that when you listen to Pastor Azeme Azena, you just have a change of mind. According to him, if you must rob, if you must kidnap, as somebody is telling you, do not do it. Just come to him. He has a way of taking you off crime. Pastor Azeme Azena, how you call the fee now? Let's have him now.
God bless you, all my viewers, wherever you are watching me. This is your brother, your friend, your pastor, Dr. Azeme Azena, the very true son of the Oracle, the pastor in charge of Omega Fire Ministry, Southern Region 2, Plot 224, Wayek Road, Adowawa, Benin City, and those states, Nigeria. And I wanted to quickly learn something from what you have just watched or what you have listened to, those who are listening to me via radio. You know, I've been talking to us that no matter how smart you are committing crime, no matter how clever you are, no matter the duration, no matter the time, one day you will be caught. You succeeded in the past one, not because you were clever, it's because your time has not come. You were not caught, you were not arrested, you were not shot dead, you were not in prison the last one. It's just because God was giving you second chance, and that you cannot be having that second chance forever. And that is why I'm using this opportunity to talk to you. Those who just watch now, one of those things they are being accused of now happened over 2 years ago. They thought they have escaped it, they thought they were sharp, they thought they have concluded. There is no way you can commit crime in the world and you cover it totally. It's a matter of time, it will come outside. And you that you are still saying nothing will happen, it's a matter of time. God is using me to talk to you. Don't wait to be arrested. Don't wait to find yourself in crime watch before you start crying and die. No. Why not have a rethink of that thing that you are doing now that will kill you? That kidnapping, that robbery, that prostitution, that Yahoo, which is internet work. And those who are still killing because of money, you are still raping people, you are still doing one thing or the other that will lead you to prison, or that will make your life miserable, or that will make your life useless. Because even though you are not arrested, you can't kill and go free. Because the blood of the innocent person that you have shared will definitely cry against you, according to Genesis chapter 4. He said the blood of Abel cried from the ground, and God heard it. So you are going to be under a curse when you take a life. That blood will definitely cry against you. If you kidnap somebody, the tears of that person, the panicking, the anxiety that you have put in the family, it will form a curse upon your head. Are you an armed robber or you steal? That person that you robbed, that person that you took something from, will not go home and rest. He or she will be praying against you, will be cursing you, and not just you, your generation, the wife you marry or you will marry, the man that you will marry. Why not have everything? Bible says there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, the end thereof is destruction. I want to quickly use this opportunity to tell our parents, monitor the friends that your children are moving out with, and also monitor your children. When you discover one of them is already out of your hand, don't allow that same one to pollute others. That is what you have just watched. Two brothers, the same blood, participating in one crime. That means the parents need to be asked. When one of them started it, you were not able to checkmate such one, and you allowed that person to influence. Parents should also learn that you should not just allow your children to be together because they are brothers or they have the same blood. When you discover that the character of one is questionable, please, this is use reason to separate such one from others until you're able to contain such one. It's just like the separation we are doing now, social distance. It doesn't mean you hate the person, but because for the person to be saved, that is why we are separating ourselves. The essence of isolation, not because the person who is that is isolated is bad, but so that those who are not infected can be saved. You can also isolate some of your children who have been infected with bad crime, bad attitude, bad ways of life from others, so that others will not be infected. I have been talking to you. You want to renounce? You want to drop out, you want to remove your hand from courtesy, armed robbery, kidnapping, come and see me. But come any of the day, my office is still open, and I'm still going to attend to you in a distant way, because I know God wants to do something for you. I will not wait for this session to pass before seeing you. Come any of the days from 10 to 4. I will be waiting to attend to you as an individual. If you have a friend who wants to renounce, also direct the person, and I want you to come. There are numbers on the screen. Reach me through these numbers, and God will bless you in the name of Jesus. Please obey the law of the land, and God bless you.
Well, there's this popular saying that says that anything that have a beginning must surely come to an end. But before we wrap up this program today, we'd like to really appeal to all the personnel of the Nigerian Police Force, Edo State Police Command, to please watch out for some of the areas we're going to talk about now. One of them is MM Way by Sokomba Junction, the junction going towards Upper Sokomba Road. There's a moving petrol station there very close to Osa Market. The information reaching us says that you have some of these gangsters. They usually hang around looking for people walking, snatching their phones and their money and all other criminal activities. We are also aware that when you drive into the traffic there, and then while you are trying to cross to any of the side, you just hear somebody banging on the door of your car. By the time you look, the other one will just pick your phone. That is the information we have. They will just bang through the driver's side, and then you just try to, why are you banging? Somebody is taking your phone. So the advice here now is, if you are driving through that route right now, please wind up and pin down completely, because this thing only happened from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. above. That is the information we have. And then for those trying to use ATM between Second Junction by Poba Slope down across the river to Mobile, please try to be very watchful. From 7 p.m., do not use any of the bank ATM. That is the information we need to give to you right now. Because when you do, of course, you have some of these hard guys hanging around looking for people withdrawing money to attack them. One of the things they do is they'll bring out their gun, ask you to go back to the ATM and do more withdrawal so they can have your money. And then they will even take the ATM for you. If you are not lucky, they can even carry you away so they can have more days to collect your money. That is another story. Then if you are around the Ubawa and coming down around the Edaiken Palace area down to 5 Junction, please do not stop there at night, because you have some of these guys coming out to attack any vehicle, especially passenger vehicles. Sometimes too, they can even join the public transport from King Square, and by the time they get to those areas, they just say, "Okay, stop." The next they bring a gun and rob everybody. So these are criminal tendencies, which we have tried to uncover today. All you need to do is to stay on with us next week, so we can have opportunity of giving you most of this information. Special thanks to all the security agencies in Edo State for their job. They sleep with their 2 eyes. The people now sleep with their 2 eyes closed, while those of the security agencies, their eyes are always opened. Thanks to my brother Ike, Ayewo, Sylvester Okwedo, and all others who have contributed greatly to today's program. Let's have it same time, same station next week. My name hasn't changed, and I don't hope it will change one day. My name is Festus Alenkhe.